How many now?
16 systems shut down so far. Seemingly random locations. I'm attempting to lock her and the others out of the main...
You will not be able to stop her. She knows more about how this all works than, well, anyone.
Dr. Halsey.
John.
What's the plan?
The plan? Right now, we are in survival mode. Again. Cortana's message has spread across the galaxy. Most sentient AI are siding with her.
Against us?
Yes. But maybe not you. Tell me, John, what was the last thing she said to you?
She said, goodbye.
Chills. This audio clip was hidden within the latest Inside Infinite. A new Inside Infinite was just released, and this one has some juicy stuff in it. As always, I'm going to break it down in a very short consumable version, so you're going to want to hit the link in my description and read the whole thing for yourself to get the whole story. I'm going to focus on the stuff that I find most interesting. In this update, we hear from the people making Zeta Halo come to life. The artistic goals of the Halo Infinite campaign are legacy and simplicity when it comes to the visual experience. For Legacy, they wanted players to feel like they're experiencing a game that they remember fondly, like Halo CE, but with modernized graphics, of course. And Simplicity, they wanted to steer away from noisy designs and details like Halo 5. At a project-wide level, they used terms like super soldier, story-driven, and spiritual reboot. When it comes to the spiritual reboot aspect, they chose to begin Chief's journey in Halo Infinite within the Pacific Northwest forest biome on the new Halo ring, like Halo CE. And they've taken a lot of visual designs from the past and brought them back. They're using spiritual reboot to describe the approach to what it felt like to play the classic Halo games. Feeling is a key word because they want it to evolve still. For instance, there's now a grapple shot, and apparently grappling into an enemy and then meleeing for that knockout blow is very satisfying. One of the team members' favorite features in the game is their time of day lighting system that's active while you're playing. It allows them to change the visual tones depending on which time of day it is. So if you come across a mysterious Forerunner obelisk during the day, it might be peaceful and serene, where at night, it might be ominous and threatening. Enemy strongholds in the environment can be approached from any direction. There are many options to take them on. Do you blaze through the front gate with a warthog full of Marines and light the place up? Do you scout the perimeter and discover a subterranean entrance that allows you to enter through one of the interior structures? Do you grapple shot to a sniper tower, take out the inhabitant, and begin picking off enemies from a raised vantage point? There are many different ways to approach different scenarios. Zeta Halo is like a character in Halo Infinite. They want it to feel like a living place. There's a visual story to it about its mysterious past and what implications it holds for the future. There are missions that will pull you through the golden path of the primary narrative, but more than any previous game, they're breaking down the walls to create a more open play space, offering exploration and discovery. Zeta Halo is Halo Unleashed because of all the experiences and stories you can have. Having a tool like the grapple shot has forced them to rethink how these gameplay encounters work. I'm getting the vibe that they're pretty much letting you go anywhere. Obviously, they have the challenge of some places you shouldn't be able to get to, but to me, it sounds like they're really opening it up and be like, hey, find some crazy ways to beat these missions. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Apparently, you can carry up to 4 different pieces of equipment at a time. In the HUD here, it looks like you can switch between 2 and like grenades there. So I don't know how 4 would come in there, but that's super cool. They're not really talking about co-op. They're just excited to see co-op. I mean, I'm excited to play co-op. They want to make it clear that from a distance, it may seem like an open world game, but it's not the case. They're making a Halo game, a sandbox shooter. So this is kind of, as far as I can tell, their first confirmation that it's not an open world game per se, but it seems to be a very emergent game. They've designed Halo Infinite to do what Spartans do best. Survey a battle space, plan your attack, engage the enemy, deal with whatever surprises the sandbox throws your way, and then rearm for the next battle. What's different this time is you have more freedom than ever before to choose your path. Follow a hidden cave system into a well-guarded fortress. Wind your warthog through a fog-filled mountain pass. Capture a banshee and fly it to a floating ring fragment across a gap of stars. A strong narrative remains at the heart of the Master Chief's adventure, and your journey between story missions is entirely up to you. So what kind of game is Halo Infinite? It's the most open and adventure-filled Halo game ever. It's the Halo game they could only dream of making 20 years ago, and they can't wait for you to explore it. I'm excited. These screenshots look awesome. Obviously very work in progress, but it's coming along. So there you have it again. I highly recommend you check out the whole article. Lots of neat tidbits in there. but I did my best of pulling out the stuff that excited me the most. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you have that bell on or turn it off and back on again or something. YouTube be YouTube. And I'll see you Monday for my next Happy Monday video. Greenskull out.